Guys, I've been I've been asked to do this, and I told you I don't like UFOs, but shoot, this is the craziest thing, and I'm finding out that it is what I thought it was. Does anybody see the screen? Anybody on there yet? Let me know. Um, this is the second night this has happened, and now, yeah, the second night in Russia, folks. Russia is maybe getting attacked by Skynet. If you did not know, Skynet is part of ICANN. I haven't played. I have not hit the play button yet. I want to give y'all a little bit of information on this. I wasn't going to come back on, but this is really disturbing and this is really weird. People are saying it's UFOs, like aliens. No, it's not. It's robots. It's slaughter bots that's been killing people left and right for bullying or attacking people or whatever. Well, looks like they're coming after Putin and the army. If you did not know, the EU controls them things. The EU, that would be, once again, if you're not used to my channel or anything, I'm going to plain and simple tell you what it is. In Nibiru News, Planet X News, y'all are idiots. This is not aliens. These are fake ones. They're drones, killer drones, and they're looking for somebody. And I don't know who it is, but they're looking for somebody. But without further ado, I'm going to play this for y'all while this is going on. Let's see how many people are on first. I know, I'm sure there's not a lot of people. They're probably like, they don't care. One watching. All right, thanks for the like. Appreciate that. All right. I'm sure to pick up, or I'm being shadow banned, one or the other. There's another report that just come out, and we're about to play the video, but just hold on. I want y'all to hear what I've got. Killer slaughter robots. Okay, there it is. All right. Y'all been hearing about Alexa. Y'all been hearing about killer drones. Y'all been hearing about all that. I think it's the same thing. And if I have to, I'll go back to it and show you the thing. But this is a Russian guy that's telling us this. I can't understand him. If you know what I'm talking about, these Russians, I don't understand what they're saying sometimes. But I'm going to turn it down and let y'all see this. Y'all, look, in the Bible it says you're going to have deception. Okay? You got fake aliens and you got real ones. These are the fake ones, folks. But I will tell you why you're getting distracted right now. Russia is planning on an attack on the United States with China and North Korea. And that's why we're getting all the stuff. But without further ado, let's let you see what I found, okay? We need to start telling the truth on stuff, folks. And this is complete lie. They said it's a UFO. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Just let it go. Y'all need to share this. Y'all need to get the truth out. This is complete stupid. It looks like the same thing that was in the sky on the video that I was showing y'all that has killed the people between the cruise situation I think it's the same stuff that's killed the people in Las Vegas, and I think it's the same stuff that killed the people in the Madden situation in Jacksonville. They can hit the walls. One of them can hit the walls and it can just blow up the wall, and they can bring in all of them on you. I don't know if anybody's on watching or whatever, but there it is. Wow. Looks like something out of a movie. Which, I mean, like I said, I've been telling y'all, I've got something coming out on Weather Channel, another thing on Weather Channel to tell you that the category 1 and 2, 3, 4, look at that, disappeared. Just like that. I'll tell you why it disappeared just like that. They cut the lights out on them little, and then they turn them back on. They're messing with people in Russia. That's what that is. That's what I think it is, folks. They're messing with people in Russia. They're warning Russia don't attack the United States or the EU, because the EU is being attacked too, folks. The EU's with the United States, and we found that out today with one of the EU military vehicles have been training with the United States. And the EU is none other than Prince Harry and Prince Williams. Look at that. See what I mean? I know what that is. That is killer robots. Look at that. That's a great picture of it. Them little drones are going round and around just like they did in that Coliseum that I showed y'all. Same thing, folks. He's about to have a heart attack. Like, what is that? I'm about to show you what it is on another video. And you let me know what you think. I know what it is. I've only got one eye and I can see what the hell it is. Those are killers. Those are killer robots. Them drones. Where's it at? Yep. That's all I got to say. It's got to hit the NOS button on this, boys. Look at that. Then they cut the lights out again. Then it comes back on. Is that it? That was it. All right. That was it on that. Now we're going to show you the situation. You seen them go round and around and around. Okay? Where's that video at? I'm working my rear end off for y'all, but y'all are being scared over nothing. Okay? Well, you should be scared because they're going to stop bullying. Anybody that intimidates anybody, you're going to be, they can attack. Okay? Where is it at? It's Skynet, no doubt. Somebody said on my... Yep, you're right. It's Skynet. Okay. Where's that, man? Let's see here. Let's go with killer robots. It's like they changed it up. Let's see here. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there it is. All right, here we go, folks. All right, that was my ear. Shoot. That was my ear. Thanks. We're getting there. We'll get there in a minute. Just hold on. Dude. They got new video of these things. But this is 9 months ago. Elon Musk and their boys has got a plan. It can take out a whole half of a city. Just watch. Right back at these drones again. Since people are I'm getting shadow bans.
It's a big deal. But we have something much bigger.
There they are.
Your kids probably have one of these, right? Not quite. Hell of a pilot? No.
Nope.
That skill is all AI. It's flying itself. Its processor can react 100 times faster than a human. The stochastic motion is an anti-sniper feature. Just like any mobile device these days, it has cameras and sensors, and just like your phones and social media apps, it does facial recognition. Inside here is 3 grams of shaped explosive. This is how it works.
We know how it works.
Did you see that? That little bang is enough to penetrate the skull and destroy the contents. They used to say guns don't kill people. People do. Well, people don't. They get emotional, disobey orders, aim high. Let's watch the weapons make the decisions. Now, trust me, these were all bad guys. Now that is an airstrike of surgical precision. It's one of a range of products. Trained as a team, they can penetrate buildings, cars, trains, evade people, bullets, pretty much any countermeasure. They cannot be stopped. Now, I said this was big. Why? Because we are thinking big. Watch. A $25 million order now buys this. Enough to kill half a city. The bad half.
Stop right there. It can kill a half a city. Guess what, guys? The reason I came online, the news is talking about drones have been sighted during the hurricane in Carolina, folks. South Carolina, North Carolina. What if I told you that the ones that did not listen to the government evacuations and the ones that's on the roof right now, that was on the roof, got hit by these drones in the head for not listening? Guess what, folks? That's what's happening. They're using these things to not just bullying, shutting down bullies and everything. They're doing it to people that's not listening to the government. When they tell you to mandatory evacuate and you don't, you're getting attacked. This is their new thing now. Russia's got them. EU's got them. They got them in the United States. China's got them. Iran, Dubai, and other countries, folks. They buying them left and right like they're toys. 25 billion of them, folks. You see where I see the rapture is? I think this is the rapture, folks. You get hit by one of them. It's like a 180. One of them explosives you would get from a, what's it called? Fireworks store. It's bigger than a firecracker. Okay? What I'm trying to get at, folks, you better start listening to the government or they're going to hit you upside the head with one of them. Start evacuating every hurricane, folks. If you don't, you're going to be the victim of a killer Skynet drone. The AI. Let's keep on. I'm going to show you that I know it's them. I talked to my advisor just a while ago. They just gave me this story. I was not going to get back on, but I told you to keep an eye on my YouTube channels every hour if the bell's not working.
Nuclear is obsolete. Take out your entire enemy.
Okay. if you're a WWE fan or an Impact Wrestling fan, what does Matt Hardy say all the time? Obsolete, delete, obsolete, delete. What has Matt Hardy been trying to tell you on WWE that this was coming? They showed it on Impact Wrestling with their drones, and they were showing drones during the Bray Wyatt and the Matt Hardy and the Jeff Hardy compound situation. See where I'm coming from, folks? WWE's been trying to tell you something. Even Chris Jericho tried to tell you something in his story. He said, "You're on my list, you stupid idiot." See, what the government's trying to tell you is you're on their list and you're a stupid idiot for not listening. Let me help you out, okay? The list is in China. Believe it or not, China has a list of who's good and who's bad. And if you're bad, guess what happens? Your credit goes down. You can't buy a car, you can't buy a house, you can't buy food, you can't put food on your table, you can't do anything. You could lose your job, everything. If your credit is way down, and I'm keep on hearing this is coming, at airports, at taxis, you getting a taxi or anything, you may not even get one because of your credit score. That's how they're going to do it, folks. That's how they're going to stop the hate. And that's how they're going to tell you you're either going to take the microchip or you're going to get hit by a drone in the head with explosives. This is your rapture, folks. I don't see no other rapture. I really don't, folks. Maybe this was it. Maybe this is what they've been trying to tell y'all. In movies, cartoons. I mean, it's everywhere. Even Simpsons were trying to tell us that we was going to have talking watches. What I'm trying to tell you is, guys, y'all need to get along, work together as a team, because if you don't, you're going to be deleted. Obsolete. Let's keep on. I want you to see what I was trying to tell you. These drones have lights on them like a UFO. And y'all are seeing that in the skies. They're even checking your tag, your car tag, to see if you got insurance or if your tag's not good. And if they don't, you get a ticket in the mail. I know, I got 2 of them for not having insurance in my park in the yard. If you don't have insurance, there's your wall. Your wall's already being built, folks. $5,000 for not listening to the government. They're going to fine you $5,000 for not leaving your house. They're testing you.
Actually risk-free. Just characterize him, release the swarm, and rest easy. These are available today. We have a distribution network taking orders from military, law enforcement, and specialist clients.
The nation is still recovering from yesterday's incident, which officials are describing as some kind of automated attack, which killed 11 U.S. senators at the Capitol building.
They flew in from everywhere but attacked just one side of the aisle. It was chaos. People were screaming.
You can see high windows, very small, precisely punctured to gain entry to the building.
What did you do for the victim?
I just did what I could for her. Things weren't even interested in me. They're just buzzing.
Government sources admit the entire community has no idea who perpetrated the attack.
They didn't mess with him because his phone was not in his hand. This is the weakness of these robots, folks. If you don't have the chip in your head or your hand, guess what? The microchip makes the drone follow it. Get this. If you don't have the microchip, you don't get hit. And if they're coming at you, you better throw your phone out in the freaking yard somewhere. Because they're following the microchip that's in your phone. See where I'm coming from? They are kind of stupid. Their drones are stupid sometimes, okay? You can't fly them real good either. I'm gonna be honest with you, if a hurricane blow into the city or something, the drones would have been thrown all over the place. I used to have a drone, and so did Lindsay, and Lindsay's family, brothers, had a drone, and they broke it in one day. I'm just trying to tell you something. Okay? I'm trying to help you out, trying to keep you safe, trying to warn you what's coming, what's going on, and everything else. We've been getting signs of this thing for last, I don't know, right after August 21st is when it all started. But they opened up the Skynet in April 8th, 2018. Everything on the 8th, ain't it? Something about the 8th, I don't know. I tell you, everything has happened on the 8th. Let's keep on. I want you to see these lights on these UFOs. Some of y'all haven't seen them and some of them y'all have. I don't know. But I'm just trying to warn you of what's coming. You can see that they may be coming after Donald Trump with these drones. Or it could be a fake death. Die. Because everybody, all the elites are going underground. They're taking your food with you. If you're not seeing all the recalls on food lately, it's making sense. Something big's happening.
Nor whether it was a state, group, or even a single individual.
So if we can't defend ourselves, then we strike back.
We are investing very heavily in classified defense projects.
We make it our deterrent like our nuclear deterrent. We stockpile in the millions, the billions.
At key facilities. The White House, the New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street.
Safe in their homes.
Well, we wish we had boots on the ground in every community in this country, but we don't.
Ollie? Ollie, oh, hi, Ollie, honey. How's Edinburgh today? How are all your studies going, huh?
Good. Great.
Oh, great. Hey, aren't we doing a video call today?
I'm kind of with people, so.
Oh, well, come on, Oliver, put her on.
Oh, no,
It's not like that.
Well, listen, I see some photos here with somebody, and I can see lots of likes, and what's that all about? Oh, shit, here, get on your
Mom, you done this spy stuff in the military?
What is this video right here? Oh.
No, I'm not going to click on it. It's just this human rights thing about oppression or whatever.
Honey, you're not going into politics, are you? I mean,
So there you are.
Safe here, just like you said it
Would be.
Heavy traffic approaching the A720 this morning.
Police are not saying this morning what prompted the alert.
Claim relaxing firearm legislation would be useless against the so-called slaughter bots.
That's to stay away from crowds. When indoors, keep windows covered with shutters.
Protect your family. Stay inside.
The EU, ladies and gentlemen. I can. Who Obama gave the internet to 2 years ago. October the 16th. No, October the 1st, 2016. Here they come. They're going to hit the wall just like they did Cruz at school. Well, they're going to hit the Madden shooting or the Orlando shooting. What did we just call it? There were no guns involved. It was robots. Here they come. He's just buzzing around with the phone in his hand when he should take the phone out of your hand.
Authorities are still struggling to make sense of an attack on university campuses worldwide.
I'm making sense. I'm pretty
which targeted
smart.
some students and not others. The search for a motive is apparently turning to social media, and a video shared by the victims exposing corruption at the height.
It's far from surprising. The weapons took away the expense, danger, and risk of waging war. And now we can't afford to challenge anyone, really. It's not even the smallest fringe group or a crank.
Who could have done this?
Anyone.
Y'all see that? Targeted through social media posts. What's been going on, guys, on Facebook? What's been going on YouTube and Messenger and all of that? You see where I'm coming from, folks? I don't know who's on here liking or seeing the thing unless you comment down below. But I believe I just cracked another case. Number 81. Home run again, boys. Hey, Jim. Jim. Hey, Jim. Hey, buddy. You want to talk some more? The drone might hit you in the head. Hey, Matt Genevis. Hey, we're going to lose. Hey, Dustin. Hey, bud. Hi. I'm waving at you, saying you can't see me. My time is now. And the bullies, the sexual harassment, the threats, their times are up. Let's keep on. I'm loving this. I'm really loving it. And that's what's happening to Russia right now. Russia wants to threaten the United States and the EU. Duh. And you think you're going to stop that? Nope. Sorry, Russia might be in trouble.
Weapons.
Oh, shoot, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. Is that mine right there? It is. It says Skynet is over St. Petersburg Russia Slaughter Bots. And Putin is like, are you kidding me? Yeah, he's kind of upset about it, folks. I'm not going to lie. Let's go back to it. Hit the wrong button. Right to it. All right, there you go. Boom. Yeah. I love you. I love all of y'all. I'm sorry that y'all are so behind and y'all are so off.
Nuclear is obsolete.
And y'all don't know nothing about what's going on.
Very heavily in classified defense projects.
Come on, we're almost there.
This video right here.
Let's go back to where we were.
I'm not going to click on it.
My bad. Somebody call them on.
Oppression or whatever.
Honey, you're not going into politics,
Are you? I mean, no, you are.
Politics.
Just like you said it
No.
would be.
You're not going to win the vote. Votes never counted
I'm
anyway.
not saying this morning what prompted the alert.
claim relaxing
dare you to
firearm
vote.
legislation would be useless
They're gonna kill
against
you
the so-called
with the
slaughter
drones.
bots.
As to stay away from crowds. When indoors, keep windows covered with shutters.
Do y'all want to vote anymore?
Stay inside.
Anybody out there? Hello? Y'all want to vote? Y'all want to keep on voting? They're going to kill you if you vote. Your America's gone, boys. Here they come. They're going to buzz. Sounds like a bunch of bees, don't it? Here they come. Cruiser Scoop or Madden shooting or Orlando attack. Taking out the harassment. The bullies are going down. Mom, I bullied somebody. I'm sorry.
Authorities are still struggling to make sense of an attack on university campuses worldwide, which targeted some
Trump
students
people are
and
dead.
not others. The search for a motive is apparently
there's 7
turning to
people
social media, and a video shared
on
by
the
the
fake
victims
news about the
exposing
hurricanes?
corruption at the height.
I believe so.
Surprising. The weapons took away the expense, danger, and risk of waging war. And now we can't afford to challenge anyone. Really, it's not even the smallest fringe group or a crank.
No, it's
Who could
over.
have done this?
Anyone?
Anyone.
I know who
Dumb
it is.
weapons drop where you
I'll
point.
tell you who it is. China. China's the one that built these things. And they sold them all over the world. From our tax money. I thought you might want to know that. Let's keep on. Smart weapons is what they're called. Like smart TVs. All kinds of smart stuff, guys. But I believe I'm the smart ass because I'm tired of y'all dumbasses don't know how to listen to me. Trollers, bullies, sexual harassment, and threats. All together now.
Smart weapons consume data. When you can find your enemy using data, even by a hashtag, you can target an evil ideology right where it starts.
This short film is more than just speculation. It shows the results of integrating and miniaturizing technologies that we already have. I'm Stuart Russell, a professor of computer science at Berkeley. I've worked in AI for more than 35 years. Its potential to benefit humanity is enormous, even in defense. But allowing machines to choose to kill humans will be devastating to our security and freedom. Thousands of my fellow researchers agree. We have an opportunity to prevent the future you just saw, but the window to act is closing fast.
You think? Y'all the dumbasses that did it. Here it is. Here it is. This is what y'all been seeing in the Russia or in the United States. This is what they look like. And, yeah, Ted's doing it. Yep.
What started as a platform for hobbyists is poised to become a...
Hope y'all enjoying this. I don't know who's on here, but...
Monitoring, photography, and film, and journalism. These are some of the potential applications for commercial drones, and their enablers are the capabilities being developed at research facilities around the world. For example, before aerial package delivery entered our social consciousness, an autonomous fleet of flying machines built a 6-meter tall tower composed of 1,500 bricks in front of a live audience at the Frac Center in France. And several years ago, they started to fly with ropes. By tethering flying machines, they can achieve high speeds and accelerations in very tight spaces.
That's unbelievable.
They can also autonomously build tensile structures. Skills learned include how to carry loads, how to cope with disturbances, and in general, how to interact with the physical world. Today, we want to show you some new projects that we've been working on. Their aim is to push the boundary of what can be achieved with autonomous flight. Now, for a system to function autonomously, it must collectively know the location of its mobile objects in space. Back at our lab at ETH Zurich, we often use external cameras to locate objects, which then allows us to focus our efforts on the rapid development of highly dynamic tasks. For the demos you will see today, however, we will use new localization technology developed by Verity Studios, a spin-off from our lab. There are no external cameras. Each flying machine uses onboard sensors to determine its location in space and onboard computation to determine what its actions should be. The only external commands are high-level ones, such as takeoff and land.
Holy cow. What in the world is that? Is that what y'all been seeing in the skies? In the dark? With lights on them? I believe that's what y'all are seeing.
It's an aircraft that tries to have its cake and eat it. Like other fixed-wing aircraft, it is efficient in forward flight, much more so than helicopters and variations thereof. Unlike most other fixed-wing aircraft, however, it is capable of hovering, which has huge advantages for takeoff, landing, and general versatility.
Shoot, you need a baseball bat.
There is no free launch, unfortunately. One of the limitations with hill sitters
AR-15. That's why they're trying to come after your guns.
We're developing new control architectures and algorithms that address this limitation.
Because the pistol's not going to stop these things. It's going to be an AR-15 because you might miss and get hit by one of these things. What in the world is that?
The idea is for the aircraft to recover no matter what state it finds itself in.
Some kind of boomerang? What the heck?
And through practice, improve its performance over time.
Nice little toy, huh?
Okay.
But I really think that's what y'all are seeing in the sky. Quit calling them UFOs, please. Y'all looking stupid.
When doing research, we often ask ourselves
News
fundamental, abstract questions that try to get at the heart of the matter. For example, one such question would be, what is the minimum number of moving parts needed for controlled flight? Now, there are practical reasons why you may want to know the answer to such a question. Helicopters, for example, are affectionately known as machines with 1,000 moving parts, all conspiring to do you bodily harm. It turns out that decades ago, skilled pilots were able to fly remote-controlled aircraft that had only 2 moving parts, a propeller and a tail rudder. We recently discovered that it could be done with just one. This is the monospinner, the world's mechanically simplest controllable flying machine, invented just a few months ago. It has only one moving part, a propeller. It has no flaps, no hinges, no ailerons, no other actuators, no other control surfaces, just a simple propeller. Even though it's mechanically simple, there's a lot going on in its little electronic brain to allow it to fly in a stable fashion and to move anywhere it wants in space. Even so, it doesn't yet have the sophisticated algorithms of the tail sitter, which means that in order to get it to fly, I have to throw it just right.
Get it to fly.
And because the probability of me throwing it just right is very low, given everybody watching me, what we're going to do instead is show you a video that we shot last night.
By the way, these are all the rich people. It's like the Matrix. What the heck? Slow motion here. What the heck is that? Looks like something out of Star Wars.
The monospinner is an exercise in frugality. This machine here, the Omnicopter, with its 8 propellers, is an exercise in excess. What can you do with all this surplus? The thing to notice is that it is highly symmetric. As a result, it is ambivalent to orientation. This gives it an extraordinary capability. It can move anywhere it wants in space, irrespective of where it is facing.
Yeah, they're using solar power.
It has its own complexities, mainly having to do with the interacting flows from its 8 propellers. Some of this can be modeled, while the rest can be learned on the fly. Let's take a look.
Whoa. See that thing coming at you, don't know what the crap it is. Might electrocute you. Who knows? Dude, we're being attacked by drones. All kinds of drones. What is that?
If flying machines are going to enter part of our daily lives, they will need to become extremely safe and reliable.